Hello everyone. So I'm making this video in order to explain to you the ByteDance TikTok video transcription project. Now, ByteDance, as you can see over here, we're on their website as well. It's the owner of the app called TikTok. It's one of the biggest, tech companies in the world, and have one of the most famous apps in the world as well. And so this project is basically an NLP project, natural language processing, which means that we are collecting data or processing data for a computer to learn how to recognize human speech. So these projects are for different languages. Right now, our current project is for Turkish, Arabic, and Hindi. So I'm going to give you a general overview about the project. I will first show you the platform. I cannot show you the whole platform right now because the project hasn't started yet. There's another, 5 to 10 days left in the project to start. So we don't have the platform available at the moment. But because our company Data Nomad has worked on this project before for English language. So I have a couple of screenshots from last year. I could not find any training videos from last year because at that time we did not have a YouTube channel. But I have a couple of screenshots from that time. And but first, I will show you the platform. Don't worry about all the Chinese which you see everywhere. It's not a big deal because we our project is very straightforward. You don't need to understand any Chinese, and you can use Google Translator over here, which can translate the whole page into your own language as well. But that won't be necessary. So we'll go here to the Mission Center. Um, so because I'm already logged in with my ID over here, so we'll how to log in and how to make the ID. That is a completely different task. Actually, we already have that informational video how to make your ByteDance ID in one of our previous videos, but you don't need that right now because the project hasn't started yet, and you will be informed at that time. Right now is just to give you a clear idea what the project is about. So, for example, last time we were working on ASR project. So all we had to do was go into the mission center, click on ASR, and over here we would have our ASR project. So over here you can see in Chinese it's written English ASR, text, and but the project which we worked on cannot be seen here anymore because it's already finished. It's already been processed. So we cannot find it here. We also worked on a Hindi project last time. Let me see if we can find any of the material over there. Yeah, over here, it's still here. Let me see if I can log in. Okay, over here, one of the important things which I wanted to clarify to everyone was that because this project is um, is an official ByteDance project. You're not working with me. You're working with ByteDance directly. I'm just the person in the middle who is organizing the teams and will be transferring you the payments and everything. So over here, as you can see, you have the you can say the a basic contract, and once when you're registering, you have another contract as well. So this is all been sorted out. You don't need to feel that it's some kind of scam or fraud, and you don't know who you're working with. It's pretty clear over here. So if you translate this agreement using Google Translator, you can see over here that you need to agree to the terms and conditions. All the terms and conditions, they are also mentioned in the main contract, and it's all official. So I will click over here which says agree. So I agree to this, and I will enter the project. So this is not our actual project which we will be working on. This is ASR Hindi, which it's a different one which we worked last year on as well. So let's see if this one works. Okay. All right. So it's saying that this project is not available anymore. But just to give you an idea, so that's how you would enter your project. So it's just 2 or 3 clicks and you're in. And once you're in, then you basically see this kind of uh, page. So over here, see, I'll make it smaller because cannot be seen clearly in the full mode. So over here, this is our work area for the ASR TikTok project. You can see there's a video playing over here. You can see this girl with a mask on her face and some, I don't know, emoticons, jumping around. A crying shark. I don't know why. I don't know. I don't want to know as well. So this is basically where your video will play. In addition to the video, over here on the top, you also can see the audio file separately, but it's linked to the video. So you don't really need to watch the video. Video is just for your reference to know what's going on, and so that you have a clear idea of our the context of the video. So you can see over here that this part has been grayed out. So this grayed out, this part is the part which we are supposed to transcribe. This whole grayed out part is 5.525 seconds long. It's at the 16 second to 22 seconds of the total video, and the total length is 5.525. And in this video, the computer has already transcribed it by itself. So basically, we're not actually even transcribing. We're just checking the transcription. We are checking the machine transcriptions if they're okay or not. So over here, she's saying, "Wish me luck in pray for me." So most probably she said, "Wish me luck and pray for me." So once you will listen to it, it will be very easy for you to just guess to sort it out and know that okay, this is not in, it's and. But because the machine transcription can have a few errors, that's why you're there. That's your job to make sure that don't have these errors. So what I'll do is I will delete this in and change it into an and after that I'm going to click finished. Finish and send, basically, or submit would be the proper translation of this Chinese. So once I submit, it will be submitted into the system. If I don't understand what they're saying, or if I feel like this transcription is too hard for me and I don't want to do it, or I don't want to spend my time on it, because this project is all about time management, I will click on skip. And what will skip do? Skip will take me to another video, for example, this video. Over here, you can see that this is a pretty long conversation or dialogue. And over here, you can see that it's 25 seconds long. And now again, it's up to you. In this kind of situation, you will listen and you will see if there are too many errors, I would recommend just skip it. If there are a few errors, just fix them and submit. But once you submit, it will become part of your videos which you have submitted. So over here you can see 2574 is the total number of available videos right now, and 0 means you have done 0 videos. So once you will submit, the 0 will turn into a 1. And then when you will submit another one, it will turn into a 2. But if you'll skip something, it will not show over here. So if you're not sure about something, if something is too complicated or difficult, you will just skip it. So it makes it very easy for us, because whatever work we are doing, it's being checked by a QC team. So the QC team will determine what is what is our ratio, what is our basically our accuracy. What is accuracy? Accuracy means, for example, you did 100 videos, and out of those 100 videos, there were 5 of those videos were wrong. You transcribed them wrong. You made mistakes. So your accuracy rate is 95%. In our previous projects, our accuracy was supposed to be 80 plus. So if anyone is above 80%, they will be paid according to their accuracy rate. If they were below 80, they won't be paid. But the company, in the end, a couple of accounts which had very high, data, they did a lot of videos, but they were like 78 or 79%. The company still paid for them, half, but still paid for them. So when you're working, so one of the very important things about this project is that you need to make sure that you're not making any mistakes, because a lot of people, they try to cheat the system. They just write random stuff, or just keep clicking submit to raise their total count of the videos they've done thinking that they will get more money, but they will get caught eventually. Maybe they can, cheat the system for a week or 2 weeks, but they will not be able to do it too long. So don't waste your time, don't waste our time. Just make sure that the team, your team is working properly. So for that, we will have a couple of tests for the team as well before the project starts. Okay, so this is basically our platform, and that's the way we are going to use this platform. Okay, so now I'm going to explain to you like how do you, how do you track about considering like what you've worked on and what work you're doing. So everything is tracked. It can be tracked on our website. So the platform gives us the ability to track everything. I'll give you an example. For example, last time we worked on the Hindi project, so I will go into this place where you can see the stats of your team. You can check your whole team, what they've worked on, how much work they've done. Let me just try to figure out when we were working on this. I don't remember the exact details, but let's just do it like this, and hopefully something will come up. Okay, so you can see over here I selected between December 24th to 26th, and I can see some data over here which have been done by different teams. Now this was all the people who were in the group. Our team is called MA, so my team was the MA team. So you can see if I click write down MA over here, so I will see all the people who have this MA team title. So, for example, Rehana, Khalid, Arsalan, Omar Rashid, Anam Zehra, Komal. These were all our Pakistani workers who were working on this Hindi project. And you can see over here how many, like in these 2 days, how many videos or clips they have done. So you can see that Khalid has done 1,731, or Anam Zehra has done 2,296. Some people even have crossed 2,800. And over here you can see their accuracy rate. So Arsalan did 2,621, and he made his accuracy rate is 83%, right? Zan Ali did 3 videos. His accuracy rate is 67%, so he will not get paid for these 3 videos. But everyone who is above 80%, they will get paid for their work. Let's see if anyone is below 80%. No, no one is below 80%. It's very hard to go below 80% if you're actually working properly on the project. And so this is basically where we have another platform to check the exact accuracy in real time as well, but I will not go into that right now. But generally, this is where you can see all the stats for your team. So it's not going to be like after a week or 2 weeks, I'm going to tell you like, okay, 10 out of your 20 people have been rejected. They will not be paid. But maybe in reality, they were not rejected and they are getting paid. So there's no situation like that. Everything is official. Everything is here on the platform, and you as a manager can check it as well. And actually, your workers who have the ID to work on this platform, they can check by themselves as well. So everybody can feel safe and can spend their time working on this platform and make more money. So how do we get paid? There was another question which a lot of people have asked about the payment process. It's very simple. The first 1 month or 1.5 month, we're going to pay you guys weekly. After the 1 or 1.5 month period, we are going to move to monthly payments. Why we are doing weekly before and then moving on to monthly? Because weekly payments are a big logistical challenge, management challenge for us to calculate everybody's payments every week and then transfer the money and everything. So it makes more sense for us to do it on a monthly basis, and because it is a full-time job and we expect our workers to work every day, so as a full-time job we'll be paying monthly as well. But for the first 1.5 month, which will be 4 to 6 weeks, we are going to pay weekly. So this is basically a way to build trust. Also, It is another way to know which one of your workers are working properly and which ones are not, so that after 1.5 months, we know that, okay, we have this core team of hardworking people who are working properly and their accuracy and everything is good. And the ones who are not good, they can be, taken out of the team. So, and how we are going to calculate the amount of work which is done. So in our quality control reports, we will have a detailed information about, for example, Khalid has done 1,731. So let's imagine he did this work in 1 week's time. So from Monday until Friday, they have done a certain amount of work, right? So we can see over here that, for example, uh, who to take. So Arsalan in this 1 week did 5,261 um, videos, and we will have an average number, an average time duration of the videos. So, for example, for this project, the average number was 8 seconds. So, for example, he worked on 5,000 videos, and every video was 8 second long. And for example, I'm just giving it as an example that we were paying. So basically, we're paying that person 0.01 uh, US dollar per second. Now, because these prices can be different for different projects, like Hindi will have a different price than Arabic, Arabic will have a different price than Turkish, English, for example, was much highly paid. I'm not sure about what the other prices will be for other languages, but they're according to the region and according to the local, minimum wages. So um, so basically, uh, he made 400 US dollars. Okay. Now, 5,000 video clips is a pretty high number. Uh, Average people are normally they're not doing that much work. You can see over here that other people they've done like a couple of hundreds, 500, 600. Most people are around 1,000. But some of our star employees like Arslan or Anam, you can see over here they've done like 4,000, 5,000, and so on. So this is a pretty high number. So what does that mean? This means that these workers they're working very hard. They're spending probably 9 hours, 10 hours every day. And the workers who are just working, doing like 1,000 video or 1,200 videos a week, those are the ones who are working like 5 to 6 hours. So the ones who are working like 9, 10 hours, or even sometimes more than that, they're probably making $400 a week. And the ones who are working 1,000 videos, they will be probably make around $100 or $120 a week. And then you can do the monthly calculations by yourself. So this is how we are going to calculate the salaries and everything. And right now, the most important thing is that we need a team. We need a stable team who can work on these projects. We don't need people who are going to work like this. Like in a week, they just did 500 videos because we need, or in a week did 46 videos. So we don't need these people. We need people who are hardworking and they will make sure that they're going to work on this project and they're going to work on it long term. So I think those are all the details which I could give right now, which is are on top of my head. And if there's anything else which you want to ask, about payments, about how payments will be transferred, because for every country it will be a different way or method. Um, Initially, we can just use Western Union or PayPal. In the future, because it's a big project, the money which will be transferred will be big in big amounts, so we can make a more official, proper way of transferring money between our two companies, or have like a proper agreement and everything to do it. All right. So If you have any other questions, please feel free to ask me and also give me your feedback about what you think, if this project is workable or not. And hopefully, in the future, I will, make more detailed videos with the actual platform once it's available. But right now, we have some time to prepare and get ready and start working on it, because once again, it's a 1 year project. It's not a small thing. How many people you can arrange? 10 is fine, 20 is great, 50 is better, 100 is amazing, 200 means that we can take over the whole project from the beginning. Because those people who to get the people to work on this project initially will be difficult, but once people will start getting paid for the first week, second week, and the third week, then I think you will not have any shortage of workers, because that one person who's been working with you for 2 or 3 weeks, he will bring in like 5 or 6 other people, because this is an extremely easy project. It's an extremely easy project, and there's no difficulty on how to do it. Now, there's another thing which I want to explain, and that is how how many people do you think can work on this project now, or where they will work from? Should they come to an office? Should they work from home? Now, this is a very, very important question. Now, in order to make sure that we do this project and we do this properly and we do it at a large scale, we need to ensure that our initial workers are working properly. Normally, I don't really trust freelancers working from home in the beginning. So it will be a better idea if you can get those people to work from our some fixed place, in a call center, in an internet cafe, in your office, or have some kind of setup where everybody can come and work initially. And later on, we can let these people work from home. It's completely fine, because we need to make sure that we are achieving our targets. We will have daily targets. So, for example, if you have 20 people, so will have a target, like, for example, everybody has to do at least 200 or 300 videos every day. Because if they're not reaching their targets, the company cannot trust us that we will be able to finish this project or not, and they will try to hire other teams, which I don't want that to happen, because it's an amazing project. It's a very stable project, and I would want that we can work on this in a stable way for the whole year. Um, for example, for Hindi projects or for other local Pakistani projects, we are using our local Pakistani freelancers, which you can see over here. This is our Slack group. For example, this was the English ASR group, has 25 members here. In total, we have more than 200 people working on these different projects, like American ByteDance, English DT Transcription. Different managers have their own teams and everything. So all these workers, they're working from home, but we need to make sure that but these workers who are working from home, I trust them, because they've worked with me on a lot of different projects. So I know that if they commit to something, they are going to work on it. But if you're starting a new project, we need to make sure that we have a fixed team of so and so people, and that they will be able to work. And once our core team has been established and they start working, then we can ask them to all start working from home and start hiring other freelancers. For example, if you're in Turkey, you're sitting in Istanbul, so you have your core team over there of 30, 40, 50 people. And then after that, you can open it up for everyone around Turkey to work on this project. The same way, if you're working on the Hindi project, you're in Mumbai, and you can have your core team in Mumbai, and then you can open it up for the whole of India. So that's how it's going to work. Thank you, guys, and hopefully this has answered all the questions.